Hello, Mayor John Tory here. The first Tuesday in April of each year, the City of Toronto celebrates Family Caregiver Day. This year, the city is partnering with the Ontario Caregiver Organization to celebrate this day on National Caregiver Day. So today is a day where Torontonians are encouraged to recognize the contribution of caregivers, family caregivers in particular, and to demonstrate our support and our appreciation for all of their efforts. Small acts of kindness to appreciate the caregivers in our lives and the lives of our loved ones make a real difference and can go a very long way. So please, thank caregivers for the essential role they play in the lives of their loved ones, and our community. And thank them for their continued compassion and commitment, especially as we work to wrestle this pandemic to the ground. Thank you again.
Today is Family Caregiver Day, an opportunity to recognize Ontario's 4 million caregivers who support a family member, friend, or neighbor with a physical or mental health challenge. Your contribution to the person that you care for, the healthcare system, and society at large is invaluable. We know since the start of the pandemic, it's been harder for you to be a caregiver than ever before. And we also know that there is a greater understanding of caregiving and the challenges that you face. On behalf of the Ontario Caregiver Organization, I want you to know that we see you and we're here for you. Thank you for all that you do.
I'm Kathy and I care for my husband Gary, who had a stroke about 4 years ago. Caregiving to me means exhaustion, problem solving, and it means learning. And the learning part is the good part.
My name is Karen and I cared for my mother who had Alzheimer's disease. She was diagnosed at 57 and I did that for 20 years. I was part of the sandwich generation. When my mom was diagnosed, I had a newborn. A caregiving role, so the caregiving role to me, sort of like an all-encompassing role.
My name is Hudson. I'm a 10-year-old caregiver for my older brother who suffers from intestinal failure. I like doing visual art, which includes drawing and painting. My caregiving role takes on various forms. Oftentimes, I'm taking care of my younger brother while my parents are doing nursing care for my older brother. There is a famous quote by Tia Walker that sums up how I feel about caregiving. In the heart of every caregiver is knowing that we are all connected. As I do for you, I do for me.
Hi, my name is James Pasternak, Councillor Ward 6, York Centre, City of Toronto. I'd like to thank the organizers and participants in Family Caregiver Day for the role in improving the quality of life for seniors and others needing assistance, compassion, and a helping hand. But it's the caregiver who provides a soft landing and the long-term support. Governments alone cannot do it all. The state relies on the gift of volunteerism, the vital role of the family unit, and the spirit of understanding, and the realization that we all age, we all slow down, and one day we will need the help of a caregiver. Thank you very much.
One bad thing about being a caregiver is that I don't get a lot of time to myself, but a good thing about being a caregiver is that it makes me really appreciate the good times.
Caregiving has restricted my ability to do whatever I want, but it has given me the ability to do other things. So doing whatever I want, going pedicures or things like that, I can't do that all the time, but I can go walking my dog.
I think when you take on the caregiving role, you're kind of thrown into a medical field job that you didn't apply for, and yet you become sort of like everything. So your home, if you're caring for somebody in your home, which I did, becomes a nursing home. When you take on that role, you have to understand that it's sort of like a full-time job.
Hello, this is Josh Maplow, your Toronto Seniors Advocate. On behalf of every Torontonian, I want to express my gratitude and my support and my appreciation for every caregiver in our city. We see you and we appreciate you, and we're grateful for everything you do, and that You are not alone, and you will always be part of our community as we are part of yours. Happy Family Caregivers Day.
What I would love people to know about the caregiving role is that if you cannot support, like, hands-on that caregiver, you could probably just support the caregiver in other ways, like maybe, make a meal, come over, help clean their house.
We need to make people aware that they can offer time to a caregiver. That is always really appreciated. Invite them out for coffee so they can talk. And just be aware that sometimes they're not going to be in tip-top shape. They might have had a bad day, and so give them a break. If they ask for help, please give it to them.
Some advice I would give to another caregiver is finding a group like YCP and learning a bit more about how to take care of yourself.